Welcome back. And London sees the arrest of 3 people in the Praveen Reddy case. The Indian student from Andhra Pradesh who was stabbed in New Hampshire, a suburb of London, yesterday. All 3 arrested are Indians, and meanwhile, Praveen Reddy is in hospital with serious injuries. External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna has spoken to Praveen's father and assured all help. The family has received their visas this morning to visit their son. The all-important meeting between the BCCI and officials of the Sahara Group has concluded in Mumbai. The BCCI President N. Srinivasan and Sahara Director Subrata Roy issued a joint statement at the end of it, saying they had discussed matters of sponsorship of the Indian cricket team and the future of the Pune Warriors IPL franchise. The issues will be discussed further in tomorrow's BCCI Working Committee meeting in Chennai. Remember, Sahara had snapped all ties with Indian cricket last weekend and had walked out of the IPL player auction as well.
The ball is once again back in BCCI's court. The Sahara group of directors have now laid a few conditions in front of BCCI, and the moot point here seems to be the franchise fee. Remember, Sahara Pune Warriors came into IPL last season, and year before last they became the highest paid franchise. They were bought for a little over 1,700 crore rupees, which was to be paid over a period of 10 years. But also the fact that BCCI had said that each year the matches in IPL will count to 94, but last year 74 matches were played. Definitely returns were less for Sahara Pune Warriors and the Kochi franchise, which were 2 new franchises in IPL. So this seems the moot point right now, that it was discussed and debated even at this meeting today. There are several other things. There have been several other issues, like the Sahara Pune Warriors have wanted to include Yuvraj Singh's salary, IPL salary, into their auction purse and go into the auction for IPL season 5 with $3.4 million US, and the other franchises were against it. Now, there are certain conditions which have been given to the BCCI, which will be discussed at the working committee meeting tomorrow in Chennai. But what I understand is, Ketki, that both parties are very clear that the players and the fans should not lose out. Subrata Roy, in fact, said that he wants to see the players of Sahara Pune Warriors taking field in the next season. Even BCCI is very clear that the players and the fans should not lose out. So we can expect that there will be a compromise of sorts.
On to what's making news on the political front. Ahead of the 3rd phase of polling in Uttar Pradesh, Rahul Gandhi and his sister Priyanka Gandhi are campaigning together in the family pocket borough of Sultanpur. With a lot riding on these elections for the Congress, Priyanka has been campaigning extensively in Amethi and Rae-Bareli over the last few days, with Congress President Sonia Gandhi and Rahul focusing on the rest of the state. A little later in the day, the Gandhi siblings addressed a rally together. Moving on, just days before the municipal corporations across Maharashtra, the police have found crores of rupees from the Amanavati district. The cash was hidden in the bonnet of a car and 2 people have been arrested for transporting it. The police commissioner says the money was sent by MOS Rajendra Mulat for Congress MLA Rao Sahib Shekhawat and were taken from MPCC's party fund. This is what police claim the driver has told them. Moving on, in the latest twist from the baby Falak case, maternal grandparents of the 2-year-old have alleged that the baby's father Shah Hussain sold his wife and 3 children, including Falak. However, the Delhi police has not yet named Muni's husband in their investigations. The police on Friday arrested the key accused Rajkumar while he was trying to flee the capital.
साल पहले हमने मुन्नी को शादी किए थे शाह हुसैन से। शाह हुसैन ने रखा कुछ दिन, उसके बाद एक नाती एक नतनी पैदा लिया और उसके बाद एक फलक नाम करके लड़की है, वो भी पैदा हुआ और 6 महीना पहले उसको ले गया दिल्ली, वहाँ वो बेच दिया या दलदल में रख दिया है और मिलना हम उनसे चाहते हैं। धंधा करने के लिए बेचा है।
It's a classic case of development being held hostage to petty partisan politics. A canal in Narsinghpur district in Madhya Pradesh has been lying incomplete for the past 2 years.
A classic metaphor of the gap in India's development story. The Samnapur Minor Canal Project in Madhya Pradesh's Narsinghpur district. Either ends of the 10-kilometer canal are complete. In the middle, this gap. Farmers allege this critical link has been sabotaged by local Congress MLA NP Prajapati. Construction is on hold for 2 years now because the MLA wants to block irrigation water to these 6 parched villages that are largely pro-BJP.
हजारों एकड़ रुपए पानी लेना पड़ता।
मुख्यमंत्री जी से आवेदन किया कि नहर न बने, एनपी प्रजापति अपने जो विधायक महोदय हैं उनने, तो ये हम लोगों से बिना पूछे प्रस्ताव डलवा दिया।
Even worse, though it's a project under the Narmada Valley Development Authority, which is headed by BJP Minister Kanhaiya Lal. Farmers allege Kanhaiya Lal is close to Prajapati and hence has not taken any action against this sabotage, which is costing his own government crores in project delay losses.
ये कहना कि कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग ऐसा कह रहे हैं बिल्कुल नितांत असत्य है, क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता, जनप्रतिनिधि, जिला योजना समिति मीटिंग में इन सब में मैं होकर आया हूं। यहाँ कोई ये विषय मेरे सामने अभी तक नहीं आया है। अगर कोई बात वहाँ है तो मैं इसका पता करूँगा और उसमें अगर कोई बाधा आ रही है तो क्या दिक्कत है उसको दूर करवाने की कोशिश करूँगा।
60% of the canal has already been built on the land acquired from 150 farmers. All of them have got compensation at market price of rupees 2.5 lakhs per acre. The middle of the canal has to cut through cultivable farmland of another 11 farmers, one of who is Congress MLA's father, and the rest his supporters. All 11 have refused to give up their land.
हम कुछ किसानों के पास कल गए थे उनसे बात करने, उनका ये कहना था अभी वो 1000 रुपए एकड़ जब पानी खरीद रहे हैं, अगर वो नहर आ जाए तो उनको फायदा होगा।
उसमें मान लो 22 किसान हैं, उसमें से 18 नहीं चाह रहे हैं, आप उन 4 के पास चले गए होगे, तो इसलिए आप मेरे से ऐसा प्रश्न कर रहे हैं। लेकिन मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ मेजॉरिटी, ज्यादा से ज्यादा नंबर मेजॉरिटी क्या चाह रही, नहीं बनना चाहिए।
As per norms, work could not have started on the Samnapur Minor Canal project without the consent of 75% of the total farmers in the project area. This canal with no middle, one of the hundreds of developmental projects for the poor across India, lost in the maze of petty politics and greed. In Narsinghpur with Ashish Jain and Sanjay Uncle, Siddharth Ranjan Das for NDTV.
Taking us away from political misconducts, just ahead of music's big night, the Grammys, the music industry has lost its golden girl. Whitney Houston, America's sweetheart of the late 80s and 90s and the most awarded female act of all times. She has died at the age of 48. Houston died at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in California despite several efforts by paramedics. The police say there were no obvious signs of criminal intent. The cause of death is, however, being investigated.
Speechless. It's, my hero's gone.
Oh my God. I don't really have words. I mean, she was a huge part of me growing up. Like, I loved her music. It was so emotional, so soulful. And I just hope that, she's in a better place.
And I will always love you.
In some sports news, India has beaten Australia by 4 wickets in the 4th ODI of the Tri-Series. India won the match in a dramatic fashion with 2 balls to spare after chasing 270 runs to win. Australia earlier had made 269 for 8 in their allotted 50 overs. Needing 13 runs of the final over, skipper MS Dhoni took India home with 2 balls to spare. It was India's first win versus the Aussies in the ODI series as skipper Dhoni remained unbeaten on 44. Well, that is all we could pack for you on this bulletin. Stay tuned to NDTV Hindu for more news and updates.